Hi everybody, Laura here for Pinkfresh Studio. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm excited to share with you the latest collaboration stamp set from the Stamping Village. And this new collaboration is called We Stand With You. And the Stamping Village is coming together to listen, to learn, and to create change. They are donating 100% of the net profits from every We Stand With You stamp set. It's going to be donated to the NAACP Legal Defense and Education Fund. So here's the collaboration stamp set called We Stand With You. I'm going to feature Pinkfresh Studio's sentiment, which says the time is always right to do what is right. And I'm going to pair it with the pop-out rainbow stamp set. You know how I love rainbows. And this pop-out rainbow just lights my fire. So I have a panel of Nina Solar White. I'm adhering it to the base of my Misty, lining up the rainbow. Did I mention it's red rubber mounted on foam, which stamps like butter? I'm going to start with the largest arch. I'm inking it up with Lemon Whip. Going to be using all Pinkfresh Studio inks. The colors are Scrumdiddlyumptious. And sometimes I stamp the arch twice if I don't get a good impression. Sometimes I only stamp it once. You kind of just got to go with it and see how it's inking up. The darker colors I find are more vivid, more juicy, and probably only need to be stamped once. Okay, so my next arch that I just lined up is Apricot. Now, once I stamp this apricot, you will see that I made a boo-boo, but that's okay. So here I go. I stamp it. I must have gotten some apricot down below because you can see there's a little apricot fainted smudge. I'm not going to quit. I'm not going to give up because as I work my way down, the arches will cover up that mistake. Next color is Coral Reef. So I'm kind of going in a reverse rainbow order. I'm starting with yellow, working my way down into the purples. It's kind of a warm tone rainbow. And after I do this, I'm going to do a rainbow going the opposite direction with more cool tone colors. So these colors, here's the arch that covers up the mistake. That bright raspberry just did it, you know. Now here we're into the purples. And then there's a couple little blues. This one here is Sapphire. I love that sapphire color. I have a soft spot for marching band royal blue. All my academic years, my grade school, my high school, and my college, I was always royal blue and white. So I love the big blue. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so this rainbow is finished. Now you could stop right here. I mean, look at it. But I'm not going to stop. I was worried that I might be taking it too far, but I think in the end I fell in love. Okay, so I adhered the panel down again. I took the largest arch and I just lined it up going the opposite direction. I'm going to ink this up with Fresh Pear. So this is going to be kind of more of a cool tone rainbow, whereas the previous was slightly more warm tone. Not that that really matters because the magic is the overlap. Okay, and now having stamped this pop-out rainbow two different ways, now this one here, I'm just doing one arch at a time. Now I'm doing key lime. Now before when I started my rainbow, do you remember I had the whole pop-out rainbow on the Misty and I just took out arches a little bit here and there. If I did it again, I would do it this way, just one arch at a time. It eliminates any chance for smudging or getting ink where you don't want it to go, and it just gives you room. And you really can line them up so easily. Every time you just nestle in that next arch right where it's supposed to go, and they line up so easily. And just working my way down from the greens, now I'm getting into the teals. So I had this idea to do this double overlapping rainbow. I wasn't really sure if it would be a success or a flop. You never know. I mean, you know what they say, too much of a good thing's not a good thing. I mean, can you have too much rainbow? I don't know. But when I got to this point, I was like, oh yeah, I think she's working. It's working for me. I don't know if it's working for you, but to me, it's almost hypnotic in a good way. I don't know. What do you think? I kind of love it. The overlap to me just gets me. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to the sentiment. I have this sentiment from the We Stand With You collaboration stamp set. I'm going to emboss it in white onto black because that will really pop on that colorful background. So I inked it up with Versamark ink. I'm pouring on some white embossing powder, and I will heat that with the heat gun. There's lots of versatility with this sentiment. You could stamp it in black on white. There's also a little swishy image to pair with it, but I just kept it very simple with white on black. I pop this up right in the center, and I finish it off with a few sparkling clear sequins, and this card is finished. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure and check out all the beautiful inspiration using this new collaboration stamp set from the Stamping Village. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.
Join the Pinkfresh community today and subscribe to our channel as we make beautiful creations together.